Let's go to the Tigray Quarry. The music's already started, even though we technically just left town. We'll just bring a save data here. That's save points. You don't get to save wherever you want anymore. Also, we don't just teleport to the place. Like, I think a side note that it's like kind of easy to like not notice at first. Yeah, we don't just teleport to the place. We literally have to walk and deal with monsters along the way. New monsters that weren't in the original game. Also, our attacks are like 1,000% faster. Do all types of damage. It's pretty crazy. This game feels a lot better by default, but there's like an issue with like the bosses. I think it shows up later, but it also there's no herbs in this game. Now I'm already level 2.
Sorry, I thought you were a monster. But if you're not a monster, then who are you? And what are you doing here?
Adol gave his name and explained that he had come at Ricardo's behest.
Oh, so you're the guy Ricardo got, huh? I don't know where he found you, but you sure do look the part. Okay, thank you. You're a lifesaver, you know that?
That thank you sounds so weird.
The mayor's still down in the tunnel as far as I can see. Well, the boss has been searching around the entrance, mainly, but I guess the mayor got himself stuck farther in. But the last time the boss checked in was a while ago. He hasn't come back for so long. I'm starting to get worried. I sure hope the monsters haven't eaten those too. Still gives me chills just thinking about it. Anyway, I really appreciate you coming. Please find Mayor Edgar and old Dewey and bring them out. Alive if you can.
You got it. Save again so I don't run up a cutscene. Now we get to enjoy the remix music. They're just showing that I have like random buffs. The enemies will drop random buffs this time around. Get random perks to boost up. Great. There. Oh, that's a herb. I'm not hurt. Okay. The random enemies will drop the herbs in this one. They'll hold like a little bit. So it's not the same as it was the other. Here's the giant ants. They get moved to the second room. I have 83 gold, so I'm getting some money. Here's that big pit room from the other game. I'm just curious if there's anything up here. Because in this one, you actually go to the other side to do stuff. Okay, hold on. Whoa. There's something up there. It's like too high to reach. Okay. So I guess we'll be coming back there later. Okay. Intriguing. These guys are a little tougher to deal with. Yep. and enemies just drop random herbs down. So you can't have a herb in a boss fight. But technically, if that's the case, it's because the enemies drop the herbs, so that actually kind of annoyed me a little less. But it's still annoying because, well, you can have a herb in the other game before a boss fight. I thought like it was a system where you couldn't use herbs at all during boss fights because like they just didn't let you. But now I know that there's not even like the ability to have herbs in the first place for boss fights, so it's slightly less frustrating. I thought it was just sort of travesty issue where it's like, oh yes, we have herbs, you can use them, whatever. Just not during boss fights. Boss fights is illegal. That's illegal. But like, there's no actual healing item in this one, so still disappointing, but at least it makes a little bit more sense. Now this, you got some extra moons. Door is locked up. Solid rock, never will be able to get through without the proper key. 300 monies already. That's a lot of monies. That's a lot of monies to already have. I think a lot of it just came from that statue there. Anytime I pass by one of these, I'm just gonna say it. There's no reason not to. I think they also fully heal you. So they're like great. So it's basically Kingdom Hearts set up now. Which means these things are more useful, and also means that like you won't get stuck in a situation where or like a boss just annihilate, like you have to like go, like you might like, where you're stuck in a dungeon and you can't get healed because you're saved, you saved at a spot where you can't, where you're not able to heal. The save points heal you, and the save points are heal points, so it's all good. Required Ravel Ore times 5. I got some more Ravel Ore. Hooray! How much money do I have? 405. Alright. I could go get my equipment maxed out real fast, which is probably not a terrible idea. I might do that before on my way back. Because if there's anything like the last one, yeah. Oh, there's something over there. Oh. That's kind of neat. That makes sense. So you miss that jump and you fall back here. That makes sense. That's why those enemies are there. 40. I need to find more pots. That's where I got all that money from. The guys keep giving me money. We'll check on the way back though. It'd be funny if I could just constantly break that one pot and get infinite money. That's also new. There's a lot of new to this game. The equipment system is also new. Like, obviously. Yeah. I like the Yeast series. It's been a pretty good series that I've enjoyed growing up. I played Yeast 3, Yeast 6, which is also known as Ark of Nepaltheme, and I played Yeast, obviously I played through Yeast 1 and 2, and I've also beaten 4 in my own time. You level up like crazy in this.
Who might you be? And what in the world are you doing here? Can't say as I've ever seen you around before. You from Valestein Castle? Adol introduced himself and explained that he had come at Ricardo's behest. I see. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm Dewey, the head miner in this quarry. I came here to look for Mayor Edgar, but this is as far as I got. He's in serious danger here, though. I can't just leave him. Unfortunately, the monsters down there are in a class all their own. Sword attacks just bounce right off them. Unless we can find some way of dealing with them, I don't see how we can possibly get the mayor out safely. Maybe check the storehouse. We found some pretty interesting artifacts a while back. Stored them all in there. Locked up tight. But I've got the key right here.
Acquired storehouse key. Hooray!
Since you're not a miner, though, I'm guessing you have no idea where the storehouse is located. It's on the other side of the open-air strip mining chamber. That big vertical shaft you pass through. There's a room with 2 doors at the bottom. It's the one on the left. Help yourself to anything you find in there. I hate to be so useless, but I guess the rest is up to you. Thanks muchly, adventurer. You're a good man.
Yeah. So this is where you don't feel weak right off the gate, and you honestly feel like you feel pretty powerful actually right off the gate in this one, which makes sense because you're an adventurer that's been doing stuff. You don't get killed by the first random bugs you see or the first goblin that gets in your way. There's still a threat. Everything's still a threat, but it's not as bad. You actually feel kind of like more of a badass in this one. Which is why I want to actually see if I can enjoy this one better. But I got stuck on the same boss I got stuck in as a kid and the other one. Which is why I'm just going to grind out the next, like, for the next boss of the other one. And I'll probably do the same here. Make sure that I have basically everything that I possibly can for the next boss in this one too. Might include getting all the equipment upgrades, but I'm not sure. And like randomly seeing how much like gravel ore drops. Like this game is far bigger than the other one. Like it seems like the same amount of room so far, but I think once we get to the next part, it's more stuff. Also, I just realized something. Hold on. I don't need... Oh, wait, I don't have this anyway because it's gone. Right. Never mind. I was going to say I didn't need the flashing light warning. But then I remembered, wait, I don't even have the flashing light warning on because... Yeah. Daddy said to make him great. And it's going to take its name, Tigray Quarry. Names in Tigray Quarry. I have a song. I have like this song on my actual like playlist I listen to every so often. Music. That's how good the music in this game is. I love the remake version of the songs, but I also love the Super Nintendo version of the songs too. I'll just go ahead and actually. I like level 6 now. We're already level 6. Like this game, you level up as fast in this game as the other game wanted you to be. I'll save my boost for later, but or tell what I got full boost meter. You know what? Before we proceed, because we know if this is like the last game, which I already know ahead of time because I got through the first half of this dungeon when I was replaying this just to show Lid. And then I stopped after that, so I recently know the rest of this dungeon. Or no, this first half of this dungeon. I don't know anything past the point where we get the item that's beyond the first boss. which is beyond that door. So, also forget what the warning says. There's like a warning, but I think it actually pops up to the next boss. I think it's something stupid like you can't use this game's gimmick against in boss fights, which I find this to be absolutely dumb. But what are we gonna do? 800. I can get the next sword. I'm gonna get the next. I'm gonna opt to get the next sword upgrade. For reasons of damage output. Because I am a person that typically plays glass cannon style. That's how I play half the time. I like having lots of damage, but if I get hit, I go down like crazy. I will play that style more so sometimes than the style of like someone who focuses more on like defense or anything else. My main focus is damage output 90% of the time. I will focus on other things if once the needs arise to it, obviously, but if I can power through things, I will power through things. I mean, we saw that with X-Mutants. I will throw my face into the enemies and see how that works out in my favor. Usually it doesn't, but it's funny when it does. And sometimes it does, because like I played a lot of games, so sometimes it actually does work, which is sometimes kind of sad.
Welcome. That's the one you want? Thank you.
So that's 34.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's no button command either, so you just have to live with this game's weird decision of buttons. So no matter what, this would have leveled up one more time. I think these get like can become level 3. So there's that. I just want to see how much this costs now.
What do you got for me?
30 gold and 7 ravel. Oh.
This the one? Good to go.
Upgraded.
This the one? Good to go.
These upgraded ones.
Come again.
A little bit more gold. Wish I could sell you my
Welcome.
sword, but obviously I can't.
Don't be a stranger. Welcome.
Yeah, I can't buy any of this
Don't be a
stuff.
stranger.
Be a stranger. Now I have much better sword and slightly upgraded armor. I could have had like one of 2 armor choices as well, but sword. Oh, that's way better. Oh my gosh, yes. I've made the wise decision here. I think this decision is going to help me a lot later, too. Oh, yeah. They're doing like 18 damage. I'm now doing like 30 damage. That's way better. Yeah. Yeah, that's way better. Ooh, I love it. Okay. Yeah. The good shit. And I like this one. You don't get the sword at the end of this part, so yeah. Also, this is the long sword. You get the long sword from the. Oh. Yeah, no, this is the long sword. You get the long sword at the shop. The long sword is what you got here. Oh. Guess I just now noticed that. Okay. Instead of the other 2 basically being the same, because you have 3 choices for each of them there, but I think actually there's another armor that's actually in town already. Check though. Oh well. Regardless, my damage output's much better now, and that's the important thing. My armor output, my defensive output's a little bit better, because I got +2 on both of them now. It would be a little bit better if I went back like right now to go and just knock them off real fast. Apparently the ore is supposed to like fall off the monsters, but so far we've not seen that. Also, probably like a super rare drop. I think my biggest issue, I might have made a mistake when I played this originally. I might have not tried to get the better sword. Probably didn't think that through all the way. I know we just did this, but I want to run back to town real fast. I just need like 20 more gold anyway, so this is better. Also, we get a few more experience points along the way. I can become... Made 875 more experience points. I've gotten 4,000 experience points so far. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds like the same about numbers the other game had right about now, but again, I got them by just fighting normally in this game. I'm going to take more effort to try to maximize my equipment, because again, when I played it the first time I played it, I was just testing the game out and seeing how good it was. I was at school, so I didn't, like, I was at like college, so I didn't take my time to do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I know, I didn't mean to talk to you.
What do you got for me? This the one? Good to go. This good to go. Come again.
There we go. Now they're maxed out. You would have had enough stuff to basically max out your sword, and that. I just got a better sword, so that saves me way much more time. Yep. It saves me like 1,000% more time, because now I just have a better sword. It saves me 10 bucks. Basically, I went from +2 to plus like 17. That was my choice. Then I get to keep that extra ore for later. I need like 7. To be fair, I could also just max it out whatever I wanted to. That's also a choice I guess I have. Remember in... Oh, I want to play through Oath of Arc of Nepotism again, or whatever it's called. Libby just does not know how to say any of the words of this series. Because I won't. That's just a fact. It's so much easier having to be able to get 40 damage. I didn't realize it was so much better. Oh my gosh. It makes sense that my attack went up like 17, so now I'm doing like 17 additional damage. Because I'm already cutting through their defense. How fast you strike in this game, this is going to be so good. There's 840 more experience. It works a little bit more in this one though, at least. And the bugs ain't worth that much, but the goblins are worth a good amount. Let's slay some goblins before we, I don't know boss. I'm still cutting them down pretty fast. What are they dropping? Oh, like a lot of money just there. This is probably the best grinding spot right here. Or not, bring myself up one more level. Hard to see the tiny numbers. Definitely want to get my, probably what I want to try to do is like get my money up a little bit to I want to get to the next level. That's one thing I want to do. Do a little bit of grinding. I didn't do grinding when I first played this game, so I feel like a little bit of grinding might help me against the boss I got stuck on. It's a really bad situation, boss. It's kind of why it kind of ticks me off. And what's worse is that in the spot that I get stuck at, people that know the game will kind of give it in. It's a situation where you can't leave. It's like the only situation like that in the game, and it's so early on because it's like Dungeon 2. And it's true for this version of the game too, which makes sense because for the plot reasons, it makes sense. But it's just a bad situation to be in. And you know what? I'm tempted to look at something. You know, I'll look at something. I'll look at something here in a little bit. Or first, almost that next level up. Anyone can go. Actually, can't keep breaking the pot to get hundreds of gold. Nice little gold in the tree. Get one. We're gonna explore this place thoroughly. What I did when I first played the game. Alright. Actually, come in here one more time. Go. Maybe 4 hit points. Pretty good. Oh yeah, too much. Okay. Too many experience points we need. Okay. I want to look at something because I am now curious. Alright, 07. I was actually at decent stats actually in that playthrough. Oh boy, so I was going to figure out how to deal with that boss. Once I get there, I was like level 13, 14, right? It's just literally like right there. I was level 15. This is what the map looks like. There's the Elborn Ruins, the Elder Mountains. So this looks like the map from the level select screen in the other game. I'm level 7 now. I would be leveling up more than I did there. That's for sure.
Stop.
Why are you telling me to stop? Why are you telling me to stop?
My name is Dulan, Shade of the Great Will.
Okay.
I would have you show me your abilities, red-haired swordsman.
Who are you? You didn't really explain yourself in the other game either.
Dance! Spin! Slice!
Annoying. I already cut him down like
Dance! Dance! Dance!
okay, he's dead.
Dance!
One more combo and you're dead, sir.
Fly!
And you're down. Yeah. Much better sword, so much better.
Is that the best you have to offer?
Dude, that wasn't even trying yet. Bro, I kicked your ass easily.
Still, you have an unmistakable spark in your eyes. We cannot afford interference at this crucial juncture. I must report this at once.
Do that. Open this from backwards. Ignis bracelet? What's an Ignis bracelet? Alright. Exploit elemental weakness with sword and spells, use magic. Defaults to C. Alright. Turn attack while holding at least one. After acquiring at least one ruby, press hold the magic button fully charged. For massive exploding fireballs. Okay. So now, instead of the rings, we get the bracelets. We only get 3 of them, it looks like. Maybe something else that we can get later. Who knows? Oh, I'm out of MP. My MP meter at? Oh well. We can kind of shoot out a burst of Mega Busters there. Yeah, I'll be like a Flareon. Fire. Whoosh. Burn, burn, burn to the ground! Got to recharge it. See where it's at.